evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas and Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division between these two great warriors. Paulie Malignaggi is coming down to the ring right now, and he does so with a certain gamesmanship, putting forth that attitude to his opponent, telling him, I'm the man, and I know it. Berto's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paulie the Magic Malignaggi and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, the Beast, Berto.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Watch those low blows, watch the headbutts. Let's have a good
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
Malignaggi with a block punch. And a nice combo by the Beast from the East. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Paulie Malignaggi. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. It is a seesaw battle early on here. Amazing stuff out of these two. Takes one but gives one. Good work by Paulie Malignaggi. Good-looking counterpunch. Halfway through this round. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Putting his punches together, good combination by the Beast from the East. Paulie Malignaggi with the block punch. Berto's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Accurate counter punch by the Beast. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
But I want you to keep those hands. Relax. You can do this. You know you got this. We'll take care of the swelling. Just focus on the fight and
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Keep moving, keep moving. Go, keep moving around the ring.
Blocks the headshot. Nice counter by Malignaggi. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Berto. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Oh, Paulie Malignaggi's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Berto's trying to create some space. You can see how he's going about it there. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up in his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Oh, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stung pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy is listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that.
There it is! Paulie Malignaggi stunned, and he is hurt. Look at that. Smart veteran move. Hurt, so you hug.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Malignaggi with a counter punch. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. Paulie Malignaggi's really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
And that is some good job just striking his target twice in a row by Paulie Malignaggi. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards, but you can just see the style of fight that this is, that he's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Paulie Malignaggi's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. A barrage of punches now. Malignaggi with a block punch. Final 10 seconds. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Berto. So the end of the round, and now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one jab at a time, okay? You got that? All right, illustration.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knee buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Berto's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Good-looking counter punch by Paulie. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Well-placed counter punch by the Beast. Berto's had success so far, just based on his pure hand and foot speed. But there is some concern.
Yeah, you know, you got a guy with a real fast car. He needs a racetrack. He needs the right place to use that speed to kind of run with it a little bit. Right now, his opponent needs to change that landscape. Don't give him that racetrack. Step out of range a little bit and leave him there. Let him shadow box, but don't stay in a position where he can be effective.
Well-placed counter punch by the Beast from the East. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. not able to land the headshot. Malignaggi with a counter punch. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
You gotta throw more. You gotta fight. You gotta throw more. Don't fight it, fight. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. We'll take care of it because it's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Paulie Malignaggi's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
You get the sense that we have a fight in front of us that's going to be fought this way, right to the bitter end, go the full distance, and be one of those fights that's greatly debated over.
Well, you hope they get it the right way, but it's very important that they don't act like fans. They being judges, where they're not just watching leather be thrown from all angles, they're watching real closely to see who's landing the punches, who's landing the most clean, effective blows.
Nice block by the Beast. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise,
Paulie Malignaggi's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Able to cut down that ring and just push his opponent against the ropes. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? So he goes down. Oh boy, what a break he just caught. The bell rings at the end of the round. Saved by the bell.
and if you're in the corner, what do? Well, you just finished painting the house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You got to wait for it to dry a little bit. You got to wait for your guy to wake up. You got to wait for the cobwebs to go away before you can do more painting.
You have to learn on his mistakes. I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes. You have to double the jab. Look, he's timing you.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He could get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Gets rid of that body shot. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. A headshot blocked. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good defense, just covering up down low. Paulie Malignaggi's opponent is having a field day here. I mean, just so accurate upstairs, but there's one reason he's so accurate. He's not moving his head.
No, he's not at all. And if he's not going to move his head, at least do something else. Catch and pitch. What I mean by that, Joe, is block and then pitch right back. Keep your opponent honest. He's not doing that either.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Paulie Malignaggi. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Nice counter by Malignaggi. Paulie Malignaggi's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Berto. Paulie Malignaggi showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Then we're gonna cut. Let's get on this one. Get the compress on that.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Malignaggi with a block. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Berto's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Paulie Malignaggi. Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking one. parries that punch intended for the head. Berto's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Paulie Malignaggi's got to be really careful here. That eye is an absolute mess. The cut is really bad. In fact, it could call for an end to this fight at any point.
Well, Joe, the key is where the cut is. It's above the eye, and that means that the flow will go into the eye and, of course, impair the vision. That is what the referee's going to be looking at.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Because nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing.
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
And that cut will end the night. This is going to be a technical knockout. The ref saying the fight cannot continue due to that cut.
Your winner, the Beast, Berto.
Berto's your winner by TKO.
And a guy that I want to see more of.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll